Yo, just ordinary friends of fam. I don't know about you guys, but I am feeling this nerf. Whew. I mean, yes, I always like trying to do the meta and what's current, And man, this one, I was really getting the hang of the RC charge drags, and with the nerf to the Sparky boots and the RC, I'm trying to find my path, and honestly, I kind of miss. So back in like the Town Hall 14 days, I kind of miss like the what I used to do was like Warden walks and then Yeti smash essentially. So I think I might dive into that a little bit with some super bowlers. And especially with the fireball equipment now and everything that's kind of come into play with the game. I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it a shot and see how I feel on one of my accounts. I am pushing pretty good on both of my accounts. I will say today number one, I'm getting negative 320, which is very frustrating. And then number two, my attacks just weren't the best. I had, I think, like 4 2-stars. I don't even want to show it because I'm just depressed, but I'll show it. Okay. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 2-stars, and then I'm getting perfected on defense. And against like Troc, Paris, Ace, a whole bunch of like OP hitters, and yesterday, yeah, I got home 1-star. I still got plus 30 though, because I didn't get a defense. So I'm excited about that at least. But let's talk about something other than my Legend League push and struggle with the meta right now, because I'm still figuring that out. Let's talk about Clan War League, guys. Carry Esports, they got a perfect CWL. I have mixed feelings about this. I'm very happy for them, especially because I've heard nothing but great things about Carry and that squad. But on the negative side, we're officially not the only English United States based clan that has ever perfected CWL. We did the perfect CWL back in May of 2024, and then since then, 2 other clans. It's actually the same clan, but they did it on 2 different clans. They're based out of China, I believe, and they got back-to-back perfect CWLs. I think it was May, June and July of last year, or June and August. It was something like that, but it was right after when we did. So super happy for Carrie and that team. I don't even know who really was on it. Lost Cub, Spartans, Endgame, Mega Sultan, and here it goes. A couple other clans, blah blah blah. Unknown, I'm happy for them. That's cool. We kind of have like a good relationship with them. But Just Ordinary, 13 in the world, which is awesome. And we beat Midnight Legion, as you all have. If you've been around the channel long enough, then you know that we have a very, very strong competition against Midnight Legion. I was actually in Midnight Legion a long time ago, but decided to part ways, and we merged with Just Ordinary, and look at us now. What a great move. Anyway, a lot of obviously every other clan was behind us. Past number 13, but awesome. Unfortunately, we've already spun a war since, and that's kind of what we're going to dig into. This one is going to be a little war recap, but we're officially at a 58 win streak. Awesome. We're on the rampage to get a new win streak record, which the previous one is 87. So we got probably like 3 more months before that happens, if we continue at this rate. But I've got some good news, guys. I've got some good news, and I got a lot of hate last time on this channel because I didn't post the base. But look at this last worst. Anyway, first place February 375. Again, another first place to add to the long list of first place that we have in the clan. But look at this, 135 to 133. Here we go, guys. You're gonna hate me. I don't know if I want to post the bases yet, but check this out. Emoticon and myself. Everyone else was perfected. And not only that, but check out how many defenses. 11 defenses and 10 defenses for me. Wow, guys. This new meta shift, it's not even a meta shift, just the nerf that happened right now. The RC, everyone was still doing the RC boot, and there was a couple like mass E-drag attacks in this. But this enemy team, right, they're actually a really good clan, Champs 2. They've done perfect wars throughout the majority of their war log, A few red lines a little bit further as you go along. But I mean, super OP. I've never heard of this clan. Hashtag. But that's a Puxas esport, I guess. And they promoted first place from Champs 3 up to Champs 2, and we had to give them that red line. These defensive bases, we got 10. Again, we're gonna look at that. 10 and 11 defenses, and quite frankly, okay, I'll tell you this. I'll make you guys a deal. I'll make you a deal. I will post emoticons base because it's not even that crazy. It's it's a pretty common base. So I will show that to you right now. Okay. View on map. This is emoticons. This is a pretty common Legend League base in the higher Legend Leagues. I think it's starting to trickle down to like the mid Legend and lower Legends, but this base is so OP. I can tell you that I've had really good like odds on tripling this base just throughout the time here in Legend League that I've had. I think I've only failed like once on it, and that was after the nerf. But apparently this base is just so OP. I even ran it for a couple days and I got like 5 defenses. I mean, this base is just doing super great, whether that's Legend League or CWL or Wars, whatever it is. I mean, this is a very good base. In post update, you have the fast attack multi-gear tower over here, and then the upgraded Teslas, updated scatters, updated expos, you name it. But this base just did so well. Obviously, you got 11 defense and, gave us the win. And that is just insane. So, yes, all right, you guys got it. I will post the clan or this base link in the description. You're welcome. Going against my better judgment because we typically like to keep the good bases kind of a secret, but I felt bad last time because I kept that one a secret through the entire CWL just because we needed to make sure like that we we're securing the wins. But here you go, against my better judgment, I'm giving you guys the base that it defended 11 times against this very good Champs 2 team. I'm not going to show you mine. I'm sorry. Don't hate on me too much, okay? But let's get into some replays here. Let's start highlighting some of our members. So, I was going to show Smitty off, but he didn't get a fresh trip. He actually waited till near the end of the war, actually. We've shown some NATO in there. We love Dragonborn. Deadfish has been around for a minute. Okay, here we go. Alec. Alec is a new player. Actually, he's an old new player. So Alec actually was in Just Ordinary back in the 2021 timeframe and actually set up a lot of good friendly wars and tournaments actually against the like Inquisition that was in Germany. He's actually German based. And he's a new ad. He hit me up a little bit ago saying, hey, like, that's so sick you got Just Ordinary. Let's go and start doing some wars together. And I'm super pumped, to have him. Obviously, he's super active on Legend League as well, so it's always good to have people that are active, on all fronts. He's super into Legend League. He does esports with a different clan, I believe, and then, he's jumping right into wars with us. And it's funny. I'm all about it. I love Just Ordinary's like tempo right now. But like as soon as a war starts, if you don't claim or attack a base within the first 3 hours, it's a perfect war. Like you have to get in there early and often, or else you're gonna miss out, right? So Alec, was able to get in there in the first couple hours, even though I think it was like super late for him. Even has a couple swag spells to throw in there, and just super OP. I think we're gonna start seeing a little bit more variety of attack, just because of the fact like that a lot of stuff is changing in the game when it comes to like defenses, power ups. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good shift here. I always love cause raids. Honestly, they're just so insane. His attacks, I just love. He's so good with the fireball, and he makes it look so easy. That's kind of where I'm like driving my ship to like, I want to start doing some fireball because he makes it look so easy. I mean, literally. He takes out this entire core here, but it's just wild. Anyway, so what I'm thinking about doing for my attack is I want to do possibly, look at this. What an insane fireball. Oh my gosh, makes it look so easy. What I'm thinking about going and doing was my Town Hall 14 attack, which was I would do the Yeti. I'm sorry, I would do the Warden to create the funnel, like basically take off an entire like 90 degrees of the base. And I think that's going to be even more easy now that there's equipment and I can use the Fireball. And then I'll roll into it and use like, maybe a couple root riders just to open up the buildings, and maybe not. Maybe I'll save the troop space and use spells and use like jump spells, and then use my super bowlers. I used super bowlers for like 2 years straight. Yeah, I really did. It was incredible. So I think I'm going to use super bowlers, maybe throw in some Yetis into the core there, and maybe instead of Yetis, I'll do root riders. We'll see. I don't know. I still got to work out the kinks, do some friendly challenges, and see how it goes. But I just think with the equipment in the current stage of the game, like it's gonna be like a go-to attack. I just really love it. Shout out to Ivar here, Ivar the Boneless. He actually went perfect in our Champs 1 CWL and Warlock, which is, if you go perfect in Champs 1, like, yeah, that's pretty tough. It kind of doesn't matter who you are. Even if you're one of these pros, like, there's just bad luck. There's, a lot of things that could go wrong in this game right now, which is good, right? Like, it's fun seeing the transition from like a guaranteed triple every time to like, hey, look, we're starting to build on our war win streak just because we got 10 and 11 fails on a couple bases. So yeah, I'm super happy about it. Especially given the talent in Just Ordinary right now. I just love it. So yeah, and Ivar going 21 stars in Champs 1 CWL, that just speaks for itself. I loved how he did the giant arrow to activate that invisible spell tower, and then all of the drags just go straight into the core there. He's able to use the Warden's ability. The Minion Prince uses that ability over the mono, and then the air defenses and the other defenses down there, which leads to the invisible spell tower getting activated, all those defenses going invisible. And then, these drags just finish up a lot of this trash over here, and then just go straight to the cleanup into that core, or the little wing of defenses there. So, just an incredible attack. I was super impressed with his performance in CWL this time around. It's going to be nice seeing what he does in the next one. So I actually created next month's roster already just based off of the previous CWL. And look at this. Okay. Casey, I don't know if you watch any of my videos, but let's go, bro. You got a six-pack here? Let's go. I'm not saying that that's like uncommon, but I'm proud of you, dude. That's sick. Casey, as we've mentioned throughout the years, he's been with us for a very long time. Very loyal and active member. He was very supportive of me back in the old Just Ordinary days when we were talking about leadership and whatnot. So that's sick. I'm so glad he's still around and thriving with us. We have a few of those people. Just to go off, like, who's been with us for the last, I don't know, 8 months now that was in Just Ordinary before. We have Aries, we have Ka, we have, look at that, it gives me that thumbs up again. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's weird when I'm recording. We have Aries, Ka, KC, Alex back, Ghost was part of it way back in the day. A lot of people don't know this, but like Gaku was in Just Ordinary way back in the day. We've had a ton of pros like start their competitive Clash journey through Just Ordinary. Not a lot of people know that, but it's 100% fact. You can even look it up on like their Clash's stats, and see that they were in Just Ordinary. So yeah, pretty exciting. I remember Gaku, he was only in for maybe like I think it was like 2 to 3 months back when we were pretty competitive in CWL and war win streaks, and so and then who else do we have? We had honestly, there's just a ton of people. Like Dez is still around, Aries, a lot of good ads that are more recent, like K9. This guy, his attacks are so awesome. He is actually a part of our esports team. So for those of you who don't know, we're actually pursuing like esports this year, and taking it really serious. I don't know if Mr. Ice Cream watches my YouTube videos yet, but he is the captain of our esports team, and man, he is on it. I swear, like, you can tell he has a lot of experience in like entrepreneurship and business structure because he's on it. He knows how to relay information to like leadership with like bluffs, bottom line up fronts. He's very good about like giving the proper information very quickly and precise and to the point. And I mean, look at this K9. Holy smokes, what a RC charge! That is insane, and that's post update, post nerf. He was still able to get all of that. That's just crazy. Good job, K9. As always, K9 like puts up like 21 stars every CWL. I never have to worry about him. Like he hops on, gets a triple, hops off, and that's that. I love it. Some of the people. Okay, there's a lot to manage when you're leading a clan, and when you have people that can manage themselves and like not require you to be so hands-on, it's just a godsend because you don't have to like follow up. And he even swagged the CC. Did you guys see that? I exited out too fast, but he swagged the CC on that, I'm pretty sure. What a wild attack. That's it, guys. I know we didn't get too many replays of the war, just because I wanted to highlight a few other things, like, how many defenses we got, our CWL standings. And again, that was, what was that? I forgot what it was. Was it number, 13? I didn't forget. I was just playing with you guys. But, yeah, awesome. I'm excited for the next CWL. And, hopefully we can get maybe a top 10, top 5 placing, depending on how we roll. So, as always, appreciate you guys' time. I mean, look, you just spent 16 minutes with me out of your 24-hour day. If there's one thing that I'm learning to appreciate even more, it's the time. Time you never get back. So you investing your time, or at least maybe I'm entertaining you, or you enjoy just me looking weird on camera with a weird mustache. Like, cool. Thank you for your time, because you are investing 16 minutes of your day to watch me talk about Clash of Clans, a video game. And granted, it might not be everyone's like cup of tea, but hey, I've been playing this game for over a decade, and I'm pretty good. I'm okay, but I do believe that I'm a decent leader, and I hope that my clanmates can attest to that. So before I take up to 17 minutes of your time, I'm going to end this video. So I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you on the next one.